Who's that? Commander Claw. Who's bad? Commander Claw. Welcome to another episode of Underrated Commanders. I am your host, Commander Claw. And yes, in this picture, you see one Final Fantasy commander. This is episode 7 of this series right now, but the other two commanders are not from Final Fantasy, but they are underrated, and I think they should be built. And let me convince you how to build Agris, Spirit of Justice, and these two others. So, first of all, I think this is the most versatile Boros commander ever made. Ever made. I really just want to read the ability so you can just hear what he does. Then we just unpack it real quick. Remember, the most versatile commander. Agris costs Spirit of Justice for 2 Boros, 2/4 body, legendary Spirit Detective. Spirit Tribal right there, okay? He's got double strike. He's got vigilance. And it says whenever Agris Spirit of Justice enters the battlefield or attacks, choose up to 1 target creature. If it's suspected, exile it. Otherwise, suspected. A suspected creature has menace and can't block. Let's unpack this. The reason why I say he's versatile, if you want to smash face with your commander, he's got the best keyword in the game, double strike. So mid to late game when he's sitting on the battlefield and your opponents have pretty much destroyed each other or you destroyed them, you have the finishing touches with the art of the sword to eliminate opponent and ultimately win that tabletop battle for the night. And guess what? He has vigilance. He doesn't even tap to attack. But this is where he gets really nasty. His ETB and attack triggers suspecting a creature. So let's unpack the suspect mechanic. If it's suspected, exile it. If it's not suspected, that creature has menace and can't block. So you can use this on your opponent's creature, encouraging them to attack your opponents. And remember, whatever creature you suspect can't block. So that powerful creature that may have vigilance or that is going to attack and encourages them to attack, your opponent doesn't have a blocker anymore. So they're going to be wide open for an attack, at least for that one creature. Okay. Now, if the creature is suspected, hey, you get to exile it the next time you have the suspect trigger. So you could get rid of a problem or you can start politicking. Right? Right? This is a nice political commander, mid-range, Boros, versatile commander. Do not underestimate it. I am telling you, it can be built so many ways, and I think it's more fun than a lot of players are actually talking about. Now, I actually think this is probably one of the best beginner commanders out there. And it's encouraging because a new player gets to automatically shut down opponent's plays, right? So Cutsil Malamet Exemplar for 1 in Celelesnia, 3/3 body, legendary cat warrior. Your opponents can cast spells during your turn. That is awesome for a new player. That's awesome that they can't be interacted. Then it says whenever 1 or more creatures you control, each with power greater than its base power, deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. The reason is another good beginner commander because, hey, if you put an aura or +1/+1 counters on your creatures, that means their power is greater than their base power, right? Now they get to go draw cards whenever deal combat damage. Cool. I think it's a nice generic basic commander for new players. I know I snuck it into the underrated, but guess what? You have family and friends and other people in your pod that are looking to build their deck and to get started with the game of Magic. Here's one. So our final commander is from the Final Fantasy set, Rydia, Summoner of Mist. Do not underestimate her. If you like Gruul good stuff, and who doesn't? Big stompy creatures, creatures with haste, red green. You got to think about Primali. Oh my gosh, all those creatures, even dinosaur tribal. You have a commander that is all about card advantage, right? I think her first ability alone, which is landfall, whenever a land you control enters, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. You're already getting through your deck, right? In Gruul, you want to get through your deck to see what cards you have. Most of the time, the card draw, It's such a mana investment, or your mana ramping. And this gets explosive because all those mana ramp cards that fetch those lands, right? Rampant growth, search, blah, blah, blah. You drop 2 lands into play with this on the battlefield. That's discarding a card twice and drawing 2 cards. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Then, if you're building this upon theme with the saga theme, yeah, you can get more value, right? Just by reanimating those saga enchantments from your graveyard at another cost. But otherwise, this is a really good Gruul, good stuff commander. Put your favorite green creatures, red creatures, Gruul creatures on the battlefield and just slap an opponent. Dinosaur tribal, I'm automatically thinking. Yeah, race. Thank you for watching this episode of Underrated Commanders. Let me know in the comment section below if there's any other commanders that you think would be good for underrated commanders and what you think about these 3. Are you going to try to build them or not? Hit the subscribe button. I got more episodes coming for you. Check it out. Peace.